Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kristen. I am a certified fitness instructor and an occupational therapist. And today I have for you a 10-minute beginner or introduction to strength training for the lower body. It's meant for those who are really just starting out in working out, or if you need to take an easy day and because you've worked your legs super hard the day before, this would be perfect for that. You don't require any equipment to do this workout. You may want to have a chair or wall nearby if you know that your balance isn't quite what you want it to be. Just something to hold on to while you do a few squats or lunges. We'll be starting standing and finishing with 3 exercises down on the mat. So all you need is space around you, maybe a little bit of a soft surface on the ground to be down on. If you have any injuries, if you ever feel any pain in any of your joints when you do these exercises, please stop. Pain is a sign that you should not be pushing yourself further. But if it's just challenging, keep at it and you will get stronger. The workout consists of 10 different exercises. We'll be doing it for 40 seconds on with a 20-second break between each exercise where I'll explain what's coming up next. With that, I invite you to, first of all, do a warm-up that I've linked down below. And next, grab your water, make some space, and let's get moving. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a basic lunge. So you're going to take a big step behind you. You may want something to hold on to beside you. Shoulders roll back and down, abs are tight, and then we just bend the back leg. Come on back up. Ready? Let's go. So bend this back leg, push it straight. Notice how my front knee is staying exactly in line with the front heel. It is not going forwards and back like that. We're really just thinking about bending the back leg and straightening it. Keeping those shoulders back, abdominals in. Hands can go anywhere you'd like on your hips, out to the sides for balance. Up to you. Good. Really push with the front heel when you come up from that lunge. Push with the front heel, straighten the back leg. And there we go. 40 seconds. Done on one side. Let's switch to the other side. So again, a reminder. Start with feet together. Take a big step back. As much space as you can comfortably have and maintain balance between those 2 feet. Shoulders back and down. Abs engaged, and let's just bend the back leg and straighten. Good. Once again, you should be able to see your toes the whole time you're going down and up. That means your knee is back behind them. If your knee is going forwards like this, you're not going to be able to see your toes. So that's a good cue to know that you're doing it right. The reason we want that is it puts a lot less pressure on the knee if we keep it back in line with the front heel. Only a few more. Good. All right, 20-second break. Next, we're going to do a squat. I'll show you from the side first. Feet a little bit wider than shoulders. Roll those shoulders back and down, abs engaged. We send the hips back. Bend like we're going to sit in a chair, squeeze the butt and the quads to bring us back up. Ready? Let's go. Hips back, sit down. Push through the heels to stand. Hips back, we sit. Squeeze quads, squeeze glutes to come on back up. Slow and controlled. Thinking about pushing hard with the heels into the ground to bring you back. As with the lunges, important that the knees stay back behind the toes. Sometimes I see this happening. People just bending and their knees are in front of their toes. We don't want that. Hips and knees back. Sit, push up. Only a few more. Go as low as you're comfortable doing. Good work. Shake it out. Next, we're going to do something called a deadlift for the hamstrings and the glutes. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart. Take one small step forward. Now, bring that hip back, square up the hips, shoulders back and down, abs tight. Bend the knee slightly. We're going to send the hips back and just bend the upper body down and back up. So the knees stay fairly stable. They don't bend any more than a slight bend. We go down by bending at the hips. Your back stays straight or maintains that natural curve. So I'm not seeing a rounded back like this. No, back is straight, shoulders back, abs in. It's really just moving at the hips here. Sometimes I put my hands here just to remind myself that's where the movement, the bending comes from. Not from the abs, from the spine. Last one. Good work. Let's switch to the other side. So once again, feet about shoulder width apart. Take a small step forward with one leg. Again, shoulders back and down, abs in. We're just going to be bending at the hips. Knees are slightly bent. Bend at the hips. Come on, back up. Let's go. Good. So you're going to push equally with both feet to bring yourself back up, squeezing through the back of the legs and the glutes. Again, making sure your spine is straight, meaning if I put a broomstick from your spine or from your tailbone up to the top of your head, that broomstick wouldn't bend or break when you're bending forwards and then coming back up. Good. Hips back, knees slightly bent, and up. Good work. Shake it out. Next, we're going to do what we call side lunges. So feet very wide, as much space as you comfortably can get between the two feet. Shoulders back and down, abs tight. We're going to go to one side first, sending the hip back, bending one leg and pushing up. Let's go. So send the hip back first, then bend the leg and up. Hip back, bend the knee, and push with the heel to come up. Hip, bend the knee, push with the heel, squeeze the quad and the glute. Squeeze the muscles in the front of your leg, front of your thigh as you come up, as well as the muscles in your butt to straighten you up at the top. Good. Keep going. We're going to do the same side for the full 40 seconds, and we're going to go on to the other side. So there's a theme here that hips go back and knees stay behind the toes whenever we're doing any kind of squat or lunge. It's really important for not putting extra pressure on the knees or causing any knee pain. Let's get ready. Shoulders back and down, abs tight. Again, it's going to be hips back first, then bend the other leg. Let's go. Send the hips back, bend the other knee, and push up. Hips back, bend that knee, push up. Your hands could be on your hips. Or some people like to do kind of like a runner's arms. One arm bends, the other arm straight. Doesn't matter so much what you do with your arms. What matters is the form of your legs, squeezing the muscles in the front of your thigh, squeezing the muscles in your glutes, in your buttocks as you come up. Good. Last one. Good. Shake it out. All right. We're going to get down onto the mat now on all fours. So on your knees and on your hands. Hands directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips. We're going to send the heel up to the ceiling, back in, and then the knee out to the side and in. Let's go. So we do what's called a donkey kick, heel up, and then fire hydrant, knee to the side. What we're working here are muscles in your buttocks, in your glutes. The one to the side is going to feel a bit awkward. It's a tiny muscle in the glutes. Just do your best. Heel up to the ceiling while keeping the abs engaged, so we don't want to be arching the back. Squeezing the muscles in the back of the hip here as we send that hip heel up to the ceiling and then knee out to the side. Good. All right. Other side. And then after this, we'll have one more exercise. So once again, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, sending heel straight up without arching. Not arching like this. Abs are in and tight. Just pushing the heel up. Let's go. Heel up and down and knee to the side. and in. Heel and knee to the side. Try to keep your head in line with your spine, so don't let your head hang down like this. Good. Push the heel up. Again, abs in when that heel goes up. It's good to keep reminding ourselves, pull our belly button in, but then after a few seconds it starts to relax if we don't keep our focus on it. Good work. One more. We're going to go onto our backs. So roll down, get comfortable. We're going to do a bridge. So feet, heels in close to the hips. We're just going to push the hips up and come down. Ready? Let's go. Heels up and down. You could do this with your knees slightly apart, or if you want a bit of a challenge, squeeze the knees and the thighs together. You'll activate a bit more the inside of the thigh muscles. So push through the heels so that the hips come up to the as high as you can get them, and then slowly lower them. Don't forget, on the way down, we want to control. We're not just relaxing and flopping to the ground, so that we're using the entire time to control our action with the muscles, work some good work. Hug those knees in, feels good. Take a deep breath. And then when you're ready, you can come on up to a seated position. And that is it for our 10-minute, no repeat, beginner leg workout. So thank you so much for joining me, but more importantly, thank yourself for showing up and getting active. If you have energy, this is a great workout to hit repeat and do it a second time. You'll get 2 times in for each of the exercises. If not, and you're ready to cool down, I've linked a cool down below also. If you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me any comments that you have about it. What did you like? What would you like to see more of? And of course, if you're new, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of my future videos. With that, I wish you a good day, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.